MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Luis Severino gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
And he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 4. The October weather here in New York starting to turn a bit. 52 degrees at first pitch. Eaton, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
High in the air out to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Just keeping him close. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Eaton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Reese takes it in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reese fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matty, they have to be very happy with Greg Bird right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Max Scherzer is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Please.
Gerardo Parra is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 88, Gerardo Parra.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. He is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Tony Reese. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Eaton is there. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. In now, Nino Reese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Sidney Davidson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Scherzer comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. This one's down to third. Rendon is there. The feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Soto retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. Still no score.
Leading off for Washington, the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick.
I'm goal.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Ball one. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Count remains 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. In for strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Marcus Davidson, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Didi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knot. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Bird stands at first with one out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Line hard, but foul. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. From his knees, the throw. Throw gets him at first, and even the East German judge gives that one a score of 10 as the side is retired. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Scotty Hayward. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, Scotty Hayward.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Check swing here and a little looper. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Stepping in now, Tony Reese, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. Turner has it. Dozier on to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
Ready now, Nino Reese. He reached on a single in his first try. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run to World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
Now batting.
Into the
28.
box, Sidney Davidson. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Mackenzie Tomlinson. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Davidson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. Now 1-0 Yanks. In now is Adam
Leading
Eaton.
off for the Nationals, the center fielder, number 3, Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's dropped. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Don't want to forget about him. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Reese looking up. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
In now, Juan Soto. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Fouled away.
We got time.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reese is over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now back.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
I'm out.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reese ranging up the middle. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 2-1 Washington. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius. And they'll need him to get something going
The
here.
shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Stepping in, Greg Bird, a base hit in his first trip. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Greg Bird connects for a 2-run home run. His first homer so far in the series. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he rips it on the ground to second. backhanded on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soto is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The center fielder,
digging in once again, Scotty Hayward. Scherzer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. There is Dozier throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 4, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Leading off the inning, Marcus Davidson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And they go away here. It's a called strike. Nothing in 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Tomlinson ranging into shallow right, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. His first homer here in the series, and the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals.
Timer's out.
And a step off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Next for New York, Tony Reese.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Tony Reese.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The batter, number 28.
At the plate, Sidney Davidson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Striding in, Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On the move is Eaton, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Davidson is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at bat. And the runner back. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Just keeping him close. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, designated hitter, Howie.
Stepping up now, Howie Kendrick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the runner back. He's set and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Eaton is off at first with 2 away. And it's 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Ready once again, Mackenzie Tomlinson.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Mackenzie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Matt Grace takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Didi Gregorius will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated
So coming to the plate, Greg Bird. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. In there, now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he strikes out. And, oh, boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken for a strike. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
I'm out.
Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So striding forward now, Marcus Davidson. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward moves over, and that'll get down for a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the park. arm. That hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Ryan Dull comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 61.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Riding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-World, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
In now, Trey Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 1-1 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Parra, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-3. Daniel Hudson takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Giancarlo Stanton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Now at the plate, Scotty Hayward.
Scotty Hayward.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping into the box, Tony Reese. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Giancarlo Stanton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right
into the box now,
number
Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a high strike there, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The third base, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Jonathan Loaizaga gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 43, Jonathan.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The count now at 2-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
To 2-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. Hayward is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And now for Washington, Howie Kendrick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nino Reese. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, number 28.
At the plate, Sidney Davidson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throwing to second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle pump. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the designated
At the plate,
hitter,
Greg Bird. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Goodbye, home run. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, MLBThe, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this play.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding in to start the 9th, Brian Dozier. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Dozier.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll go to second here. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
Now batting.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Marcus Davidson. 1-0 the count. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki.
28. Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Dozier leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to first, back in standing.
Your
Aroldis
attention,
Chapman
please.
answers the call
Now
from
pitching
dugout
for the
as he'll try to record the final 2
Number
outs of this
54.
one.
Aroldis.
Chased out of his zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now to the plate, Gerardo Parra. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Chapman is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
This is why the players make the money they do. Down in the 9th inning, and he blisters this thing, busting his tail around for a triple, and in the process, he cuts the deficit to 1.
And a base hit here, and we're all tied up. We've got a great finish on our hands.
Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Last strike now for the Nats. And oh my gracious, a balk has been called here. And wouldn't you know, that's going to plate the tying run from third. Lifted the other way to left center. Reese on the move. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So the batting order turns over now. He's set to go. Scotty Hayward. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Scotty Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now. Tony Reese. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is after it. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box now, Nino Reyes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Eaton is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sidney Davidson. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ranging back to the track. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 out, nobody on. Cameron Maben is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
For the Yankees. Now playing left field, number 38, Cameron Maben.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. This pitch is popped up. Chapman over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Washington.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And Kendrick has a base hit. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Dozier.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayward looks up, and as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Into the box, Marcus Davidson, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Sean Doolittle takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Doolittle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. Hunter Strickland, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Greg Bird is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. No outs, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
The catcher, Gary.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Eaton going back at the track. The wall. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So a solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish!
And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Yankees win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Aroldis Chapman is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the